All right, we're going to start this right now. We are going to start this right now. Hopefully it works. We'll see. I'm just posting it on the channel here. If you give me a sec, we'll get started. Hey everybody. All right. I think we're ready. I think we're ready. I'm pretty excited about this. Hopefully everything works. Hopefully everything works. I wonder if I should put this thing on. Give me one sec here. Hey, Sherry Susan, Steve's Air Fryer, Finzy 2. What's going on, guys? I got to show you where we are. I think I might put the bottom of this thing on. Just give me 2 seconds here. There's another little piece of this. I have the gimbal on, so we're going to try doing this with the gimbal today. I hope this isn't a disaster. I really hope it isn't a disaster. Oh, you know what I got to do? I think I got to change the mode. If you just give me a second here. Did I even bring that with me? Where's the little thing I need? Where's the little piece I need? Give me one moment, please. Looking for one more piece. I don't know if I brought it. Shit, I thought I brought it. Do I not have it with me? That's weird. It's very odd. No. Ah, I got it. There it is. That's what I needed. That's what I needed. Hey, Kay. Hey, Raven Riley. All right, I'm screwing this thing in now. That's better. That's better. Okay, I think it's better. I don't know if it's better, really. We'll see. Hey, thanks to Gabriel Morrow. Thanks, Gabriel. Gabriel, that's not really for the chat. You need to write to me. Thank you, though, Gabriel. I appreciate it. But you know what I'm saying. Let's see here. Now, what I need to do is, what was the next thing I was going to do? There was one more thing I thought I had to do. Hey, Eamon. Hey, Laura. All right. We're going to this place. I'm going to try to go to this place called Morro Solar. Isn't that what it's called? Morro Solar? Or Morro Solar? I think it's Morro Solar. So I'm going to show you some neat stuff in a second, okay? Just give me 1 second here. Morro Solar. We're going to hopefully get a nice view today. All right, here we go. We're trying this. Big experiment here. Here goes nothing. Hope you guys can hear me okay. Here goes nothing. Oh, thank you to Gabriel. Thank you, Gabriel. I'll have to check my messages. Thank you, Gabriel. I appreciate that. All right, guys. Are you ready for the reveal as to where we are? Are you ready for the reveal? Here we go. Wow. We are right on the coast in Chorrillos, actually, and look at this. Oh my gosh. What is he showing us? What is he? We're going up there. We're going to try to go up there. There aren't many beaches like this in Lima. Lima, the beaches tend to be more rocky in Lima. This is one of the few, I think, beaches with sand. This is Playa, I think it's Playa Agua Dulce. Playa Agua Dulce. So there are people certainly on this beach. Again, most of the beaches in Lima are not like this. And I'm staying a little bit up that way. So we're further south than I normally would be. So the first stream I did from Lima was up there on the beach. So this is further south. So, but the beaches up there are just rocky. Down here, it's something different. So look at this. Then we got people playing soccer down there. Oh, so we're gonna go, you know, I actually have this zoomed out. Maybe I'll zoom in a little more. There we go. So we're going up to there. I'm gonna try to go up there. I hope this works. I have not eaten guinea pig yet, so we'll have to see. Hey, Lynn Downey is here. Happy Easter to everybody who's observing that. All right, so let's start going. Now, what I need to do is I need to be careful here because I don't want to, the point of this is not to shoot people. The point of this is not to have my camera in people's face. So what I'm going to do is we're going to walk that way. There's supposedly we can walk up there and eventually get up there. I want to get up there, and it shouldn't take that long. But I also just want to, I don't want to again stick my camera in people's face. So I'm going to try to just kind of keep the focus on the water and look like I'm doing that. I have my gimbal with me. I normally never do that, but I feel like it's kind of an area where people are doing a lot of sightseeing and stuff. So maybe it'll be kind of, it won't annoy people. Because normally I do not have my gimbal out here. But hopefully it just, you know, doesn't bother anybody because I'm not showing it. I'm not sticking my camera in their face. But again, that's where we're going up there. And I hope that this works. We'll see. It's a big experiment here today. Thanks for being with me. We're actually in Chorrillos. All right, I got to cross the street. See all the boats out there? Look at all the boats. Maybe we'll go over there again.
Come on, come on.
Now, I need to cross the street, and I do not know where to do that. We need to get over across the street. How do I do that? People are waiting to cross here. We'll see. We'll see if that can happen. Maybe it can happen in a second. Hang on. I need full attention on crossing this street. We're getting close. We did it. We crossed the street. All right, now we're across the street. Wow, look at this view. This is incredible. Look at this. That is quite something. That is quite something. Look at all the boats there. That's incredible. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. I mean, look at what we got here. This is I haven't seen a view like this since I've been here. We got people on the beach. Wow. Got people playing soccer down there. Let me zoom out a little bit. So this is pretty incredible. I'm going to be back shortly. I'm at the end of my trip. I'm at the end of my stay. So this is going to be one of the last streams I do. Again, I'm staying more up there. This is a district of Lima, but I'm staying more up there. All right, so we're going to keep going up there. We're trying to get up there to see the view up there, okay? So let's keep walking. Vámonos. And again, I'm going to keep the focus on not on the people, but on where we're going. Going up there. Wow. Just so you guys can see, there are behind me just like buildings. You know, there's buildings behind me facing the water. Then if you go back a couple blocks, it's just like you're in a residential, you're in like a neighborhood, you know? It's not like a giant beach town or beach resort at all. It's just, we're at the beach now, but if you went back a block or two, you wouldn't even know you were near the beach. Which is interesting. I mean, this is a big city, but this is the beach here. We're going to keep walking. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. Is the sound okay? I hope the sound is okay. I got my mic on, so hopefully the sound is okay. Hang on, I'm just pointing the camera. I don't want to be in people's face with the camera. Here we go. Good to see everybody. We're almost, it's not that far. Shouldn't be that far. Hopefully everything goes okay and this is uneventful in terms of bad things happening. This is really an incredible view here. I mean, this is really something. Look at this. It's really something here. Most of the beaches I've seen in Lima are just rocky and they don't have many people at them because they're rocky. I mean, people surf and stuff. This is the only beach I've seen here actually like this in my time here. There are not many beaches like this with sand. So, anyways, it's quite interesting. All right, let's keep going. Confidence in God, thanks for being here. Show you across the street here. Hold on. Let me just... Don't want to have the camera in people's faces. That's not the idea of this. Pointing the camera up for a second. Trying to get away from the crowds, get on the other side of the people. Give me a second. Let me show you over here. Wow. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this. Is that the one I wanted? I think I wanted... I think that one is the one I wanted. Wow. I'm going to keep walking now. Good to see everybody. There's people selling ice cream. I believe the yellow carts are ice cream bars. That's behind me. You can see behind me these yellow carts. Pretty common here. See the yellow cart? I think that's just ice cream. Hang on. Give me 1 second here while you look at this. Give me 1 second, guys. I just want to pull something up here. Here are the modes. Quick launch. Follow tilt locked. FPV. Oh, okay. I think we want FPV. Give me 1 sec. Oops, sorry. All right, let's go. Let's do it. We're doing it now. Here we go. Point this up. We are going up there. That's the idea, is to get up there. People selling stuff over here. I just don't want to be in people's faces with the camera. Okay, hang on. Here we go. We got a little bit of here. Maybe this mode will be better. Wow, look at this. Look at this here. Incredible. Incredible. What a view. What a view. Hey, thanks, Gabriel Morro. Thank you, Gabriel. Gabriel, it's off topic. I appreciate it, but you're so off topic, Gabriel. I appreciate it. Come on. You got to stay on topic, Gabriel. Guys, we're heading up here. Thank you, Gabriel, though. Look at this. So actually, we're right near the boats now. Look at this here. Wow. Look at all these boats. Incredible. Thanks, guys, for being with me. We are here in Lima. So I'm staying more up there, but I'm down here in Chorrillos. And it's quite something. And we're gonna go, hey, Janet B, thanks for being here. Ash MJ, we're going up there. That's the idea, is to get up there. The Morro Solar. Morro is like a elevated area that juts out into the water. And solar is, I think, because it gets a lot of sun, because the sun goes down on this side. So we're gonna actually try to get up there now. But this is just the view. I gotta take a picture of myself. Hang on a moment. I'm gonna just take a picture of myself. Just to have a regular photo. But give me a moment here. Let me just do this. I'm gonna put you down here. Take a couple here. I took a couple photos. You saw a little garbage. There's a little garbage down here. See? Garbage here. Beach up there. One moment here. There's here. Going this way. Oh, thank you, PZ Papa Zulu, who says Happy Easter. Happy Easter to everybody who is observing Easter today. This thing is getting a little tipsy. Let me just do something real quick here. I don't know if I can fix this. Maybe if I can push this up a little bit. Give me 1 second here. I'm going to try to mess with the gimbal just a little tad here. Hold on. I think that's better. Hey, D Lucky. You know, D, I've been doing a lot of work on this trip. first of all, I have my setup here, so whenever there's big news I've been covering it on Agenda Free TV. I've actually, probably most days I've been on Agenda Free TV here. I also think though that it's really good for my job I cover around the world, so I think it's definitely helpful to see different parts of the world. It's my first time to South America. Let's keep walking here. Hey, Weewick is here. We're going up there. There's a speedboat going through there. Can you guys see that? See the speedboat? This is Ash says, sigamos caminando. Continue walking. Some places over here. Hold on here. Okay, let's continue. We're gonna get up that hill. We're gonna try to get up that hill there, the Morro Solar. K-Body, Raven Riley, thanks so much for moderating. This is incredible here. Look at all this. We got all those boats over there. Got that pier there. Mercado Artesanal de Chorrillos. That's a market, artisanal market. What would be in English? Artisanal market of Chorrillos. We are in Chorrillos right now, a southern part of Lima. Oh, it says Chorrillos right there. There's the sign. Can you guys see that? It says Chorrillos. Hey, Ane. All right, let's keep going here, guys. Keep going. I think this is the first time I have used the gimbal the whole time I've been in Lima. I mean, it's sort of a place where people are kind of hanging out and recreating, so I figured maybe I'll try using it here. Wow, look at that basketball court. Look at that cool basketball court right there. Can you guys see that? People are playing basketball over there. I don't know if that's a private club or what, but that's super cool. Look at that. Wow. Now, just to be clear here, there is this beach here. I really think this is mostly, the vast majority is locals. Chorrillos is not an area that tourists are recommended to come to. The part where we're going is a pretty popular area, but just in general, it's a pretty, it's not an area that you're advised to go and just walk around the city by yourself if you're not from here. This should be fine around here, hopefully. But just to give you some perspective here, I'm not showing you, this is not a international tourist resort. This, as I understand it, would be almost, I don't know if it's all locals, but mostly locals would be at this beach. Hey, Pat W is here. Hi, Pat. So we're going to head over towards the hill, which is in front of me. See that hill up there? Wow. I didn't know that I'd get down here. When I first came here and I was doing a stream from here, I remember being on the beach a couple times and pointing at the hill from up there and saying, oh, I don't know if I'll get to that hill. Well, we're trying it today. No, I'm not enjoying the... Mad Benzo says, does he always ignore the Twitch chant? Well, I'm walking. I'm not reading most of the comments. Unfortunately, I wish I could read all the comments. Matt thinks I'm intentionally ignoring the Twitch chat. Hey, Mr. Malibu Surf is here. Jewish Pickle is here. Artful Nothing is here. All right, guys, we are getting closer. Chihuahua Mama is here. Kitty Black is here. Guys, we're getting very close. Now, once we get up here, I got to figure out how to walk up there. Yes, we're going to be walking up the hill. Nicholas is here. Simp Nasty is here. Wow. Look at, there's a soccer field down there. That looks like a sports complex. There's people playing basketball. Might be a private club or something. Oh, there's a giant pool down there too. I wonder if that's a club. Wow. And then this is from the other direction here. This is, there's the dock and the boats and the people on the beach. And you're looking at the coastline of Lima. Yeah, I think it is going to be kind of a steep climb up there. I don't disagree with you. But we're going to do it. We're going to do it. Supposedly the view is good up there. Bad weather storms? It really doesn't rain here much, from everything I've heard. It has not rained a single time since I've been here. And from everything I've heard, it does not rain much. It's a nice, lovely pool down there. Again, it's very interesting because, as I mentioned, if you just go a couple blocks in, this is not a resort town by any means. It is definitely not a resort town. You go a couple blocks in, and you don't think you're at a beach town at all. You think you're in just like a working class residential area, urban residential area. So it's interesting to see this. I believe a few years ago they did this whole walkway over. I want to say a few years ago, I think it's called Malecón de Chorrillos, maybe? Malancón? I have to look up the word, I don't remember. All right, guys, so now I have to figure out, I'm assuming this is the way we walk up. Factual Fatale says it would be a good spot for roller skates. I haven't really seen people roller skating here. Actually, I did. You know what? I take it back. The other night, I saw about 10 people roller skating. We'll take 15 people. We'll take a club. Look at this. Wow, that's something. You know, the airport, I think, should be up there. If I have that right, all the way up there is Callao and the airport. Somewhere up there. Up the coast. Morro Solar. See, the sign says Morro Solar, and the beach is Playa Agua Dulce. So I was right about that. So if you want to go to the beach, you do that. You go straight for Morro Solar. Morro Solar is the big hill on the water. Look at this. Look at that skyline there. All right, hold on a second. I'm going to put this down here. I'm going to assume we walk this way. You know what? Let me pull out my other phone and just confirm that that's the way we need to walk. Give me one moment here. Yes. Yes, it is. We need to go up this hill. So give me a moment. We're going to cross the street and not get hit, hopefully. Okay. Good. We got bikers going this way. Okay, I am on the sidewalk. We are on the right street. Wow, we're really doing this. We are really doing this. We're going up the hill towards Morro Solar. Whoa, this is really happening. Yeah, you got to be really careful on the streets here. I never assume people will stop. I'd seen videos talking about that, so I am defensive walking here. Wow, look at that. Look at this. Look at that. Look at this in front of me. This is incredible. Look at this. Wow. Incredible. I think I'm going to take a picture. No, I'm going to wait. But this is incredible. I got to snap a photo. So I guess I could on this walkway. Look, there's a walkway here, see? This is incredible. There's this walkway. Here we go, guys. We're gonna go up this walkway. Here we go. Now this says, with your help, we are constructing works for all of our alamedas and plazas. Plazas is square. I don't know what alamedas is. This is a popular thing that I'm going to do, going up this place, by the way. Hold on one second. Many people do this. An alameda is a tree-lined avenue. Hold on, I gotta take one more picture here. If you give me a second. It's pretty quiet here. It might be because it's Easter weekend too. The city has been quite quiet this weekend, and locals told me it's because it's the holiday weekend and people are with their families and stuff. So anyways, this is incredible. Look at this place. There's the planetarium up there. So this is called Morro Solar. It is a big hill that juts out over the water. Look at this. Wow. I hope the signal's coming in okay. By the way, try watching this at 1080p if you are not, because I'm streaming in 1080p. Wow. Here, I'll do this. Look at behind me. Look at the view. Look at the view behind me. I got to turn around and take in the view. Look at this view. Wow, that even just right here, the view is incredible. Look at this. Wow. Incredible. I'll take one more picture. I keep taking pictures with my phone. I know I can take screen grabs of this too, but this is just something. It's really something. Anyways, this is the best. These are the best views I've had since I've been here. This is incredible. We're not even that far up yet. You know what? I'll pull out I can make this higher. What I can do is, look at this. Wow, just wow. Oh, and look at the views over here. Look at the views behind me this way. Oh my gosh, incredible. Incredible. This is unbelievable. Look at this. Look at this way. Wow. Hey, thanks Sandor M. Thank you, Sandor. It's nice of you. Get you a little closer here. You can really see in the distance there those hills. People living on the hills. People live on the hills surrounding the city, by the way. You can really see that in some of these shots here. This is a DJI Osmo gimbal, and I honestly don't remember which one I'd have. I have to look it up. It's made by DJI. Here's a wide view here. Look at the wide view now. Incredible. You know, maybe I'll take a second and take a sip of my water. If you give me 2 seconds here. Glad I brought the gimbal today. Taking a sip of my water, 1 moment. Guys, we still have a ways to go up. We're going to Morro Solar, which is a big hill near the water. Actually, give me 1 moment here. I need to put my water back. I need to put my water back. So let me just hang on a moment. Putting my water back in my backpack. Okay, so we are at, look at this, Morro Solar. It's a big hill that looks out over the water. So we're going to keep walking up. We're going to walk up that way. We're going to walk up that way. Yes, there's a big cross up there. It says Father Jose Maria. Yes, oh, there it is right there. There's the cross. You know what? It's interesting. I've seen that at night. I thought it was solid, but it's just like a wire cross frame, and they light it all up at night, so it looks very solid at night. But you can see it's a wire frame cross. It looks very big at night. You can see it from a big distance. Oh, we got to get up there. All right, guys, let's keep going. Look at this. This is incredible. This has already been way better than I thought it would be. I don't know what these things are. Agreement of Coronation. Our Senora del Rosario, Lima, 1927. Hey, thanks so much to GIS. Go to Canta, try arroz con leche, mazamorra, and seco norteño. Interesting. Is Canta in Chorrillos? I'll have to look it up. Hey, GIS, thank you so much. Where is Canta? Hold on a second here. I'm going to stop and let you guys look at the view for a sec. Give me a moment. Yes, let me know. I tried looking up on my phone. I couldn't find it. Let me know in the. You know what I got to do? Hold on a second. I got to check something here. Let me just fix something on my phone. There's a Cantorana. Where is that at? Where's Cantorana restaurant? That's in Barranco. That'd be on my way back. Maybe we'll get there. We'll have to see. Oh, somebody became a member? Oh, Canta's about 2.5 hours from Lima? Oh, I don't know if I'll get there then, if that's Canta you're talking about. I think somebody just became a member. Thank you for becoming a member. I didn't see. Our view gets even better. Incredible. We are in Lima, Peru, in Chorrillos, walking up this really cool hill. I thought the whole walk up here is better than I thought it would. I thought maybe you had to like take a car and just take it to the top or something. I love that you can just walk up here like this. This view is awesome. Wow. Take this in for a second. We're not even at the top. I want to keep showing you the views. Is it buffering? Are you guys getting buffering? Doing the best I can. I can just keep walking here. I don't know if it's going to get weird with the signal when I get up to the top. Hang on one moment. A little buffering. Let's keep walking. Just for a second. I'll keep walking. We won't stay in one place. There's actually two ways to go. There's two ways to go. All right, well, let's go up this way first. Let's go this way first. I think this is the most scenic stream I've ever done. Gosh. Ruiz says Morro Solar looks awesome. I'm loving it. It's amazing. Look, and you can see, this is a great example of what I was talking about. As I mentioned, this is a beach, as I understand it, that's mostly locals at that beach. This is not a beach resort city. I mean, just look at here. This is not a beach resort. As I told you, you go a couple blocks away from the beach, it's working class area. But I think this shows you, this is a very good illustration of this. If I just go back and forth here between, that's the beach, and then you can see the buildings near the beach, you know? So it's very interesting. Now there's this path here, but I'm gonna walk up here. Hey, I like this. Yeah, you can look it up on Google Maps. Hey, Molly O is here. Wow, here we go, guys. We're getting up to the top here. Actually, I don't know that we can get up there. That's a ways away up there. Maybe you'd have to drive up there. That's where all those towers are. I think people, oh look here, we're at the cross right now. Okay, here we go, wow. There's people up here. Yes. Wow. There are a bunch of people up here. This is a church, it looks like. Sanctuary Virgen del Morro Solar de Chorrillos. Morro Solar is where we are right now. Oops. All right, we're gonna go in here. Now, okay, where can I see a view? I see people over there. Wow, I gotta get out, I gotta get up here. Wow, wow, wow. Oh my gosh, look at this. Oh my gosh, look at this. Incredible. There's a sign that says, here, I'll get you. Wow. Incredible. Hang on, I gotta look up that word. I want to understand what the sign says. Enjoy the view. You enjoy the view while I look up this word that I just saw on the sign. A-N-T-I-C-A-L. Oh, I can't find it. Don't worry about it. Look at this. Just look at this. I don't want to drop my phone. This is it. And look at this. You can see all the way up the coast there, Lima coast. And then you can just see you're in the Pacific Ocean. You're looking at it. I got to take a photo here. I'm going to take a photo in a second of myself. One moment here, I'll let you keep looking at the view while I take a photo of myself. Hang on, I'll put the phone down for a second. Let's go over here. Oops. Look at, oh, and I see it says Chorrillos. So this is, look at this here. I'm going to put you on wide view for a second. Oh, Antilados, it said. Antilados, not Anticalados. Let me just look up what that word means from the sign. Antilados.
No se puede. ¿Qué lo has hecho?
Oh no, I spelled it wrong again. It's Acantilados. Acantilado. Cliff. Unstable cliffs, it says. Remain behind. Unstable cliffs remain. Are we buffering? I can try switching where I'm standing. Are we still buffering? Let me know. Are we still buffering? I can move around. Can you still hear me? Can you still see me? Can you see and hear me? We're back? Are we back? We are at Morro Solar, which is this, look at the boats. Look at these boats here. We're at Morro Solar, which is on the Pacific Ocean. It's the southern part of Lima, and it's a big hill on the top, right on the ocean. Look at those boats. Those must be tour boats or something. Let's see if I can get a close-up for you. Look at these boats here. So the signal's good right now, people are saying? Are we live or no? Yes, let me know. Message on my phone. Are we good now? We're back? We're back? We're okay? Good, we're back. All right. So this is, wow, this is incredible. This is looking just out to the ocean. I think this is just looking like due west. Look at that boat right there. That's pretty stunning right there. Can you guys see this? I don't think I can go up there. Take another photo too. I'm gonna take a photo of myself real quick. I'm gonna hold you here. I'm gonna take a photo of myself. Yeah, this is pretty incredible here. You can look this up. It's called Morro Solar. Morro Solar. M-O-R-R-O-S-O-L-A-R. It's a big hill near the water. It juts out into the water here. Oh, you know what, guys? Maybe we can walk up there. See there? See up there? That's even higher up there. There's a planetarium there. It's even higher. Let me just look at this view though. Let's go over here. I hope, can you guys, signal still working, everybody? Because look at this view. Look at this view. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's pretty great. Is it working in 1080? I hope. See if you can watch it in 1080. Kimberly says there was a battle here in 1881. I'll let you guys see as I'm looking out here. Thanks everybody for being here for this stream. This is really cool. I'm loving this view. It's a really neat place. I didn't even know that I was going to come here during my trip. 1080p is working. So let me actually, I can make this like this. There we go. I can make it a little wider too. I'm going to get you the maximum wideness here. Maybe a thumbnail. You know what I might try today? I've never done it on this channel. I may try a TikTok live too. By the way, yeah, so what I might do is an experiment today is I may try a TikTok live too, just for the fun of doing that. For those of you on TikTok, the TikTok is called Lookner. I posted a couple videos both there and on this channel, short videos. But I think I'm going to try doing a live TikTok at some point today, maybe right after this, just for a couple minutes, because I've never really done it on this channel. So just for the fun of it, we may do it. But anyways, this is awesome here. It's really great. And look at the view the other way. I mean, look at this. How nice is this? We're going to walk up there in a second. Hey, Patrick Neenan. But yeah, we're in Chorrillos, which is the southern part of Lima. I'm staying up towards there. And most, that's all Lima in there. Lima is on the coast, it goes back from the coast. And again, you might think, oh, this is like a beach resort. No. Chorrillos is known as a working class town. As a tourist, you're advised, you probably want to not be walking through Chorrillos by yourself if you're not from here, especially at night. I mean, you might be, look, that's just the advice I've gotten. And again, it's just a working class town, there's nothing bad about that. It's just, I just want people to know that you might think looking at this, oh, we're at like this, this beach resort city. It's not like that here. Most of the beaches here don't even have sand on them in Lima. So I don't want you to get the wrong idea about what you're looking at. Aaron Weirdo is here. All right, guys, should we make our way? Why don't we make our way up here? Let's make our way this way. Let's go walk over here. So we're going to walk up this pathway. I hope the signal keeps working for you while we're doing this. Hey, Rui Duarte is here. It is so nice here. I mean, look at this. Either you go over here, look at the view. We got to go look at this view again. There's not even many people here. There's a big cannon here. Wow. Now, I'm not walking out here. There's a sign that says, do not walk out on the cliffs. So I'm sure some people do walk out on these cliffs. I'm not going to walk out on the cliffs. I'm going to stay right here on the pavement. But this is pretty stunning here. Quiet, too. Hey, Audie. What's the best thing I've seen in Peru? I've seen a lot of really cool stuff. This is really neat. Right behind me is the cross. I forget what the name of that cross is. It's lit up at night and it's really bright. You can see it for miles. It's huge at night. I'm shocked that it's a. I'm surprised to see that it's like a wire framework with lights on it. I thought it was a solid cross. That's how bright it is. really in my travels, I have not been to places where it's just like kind of natural, crazy beauty. Like this is really crazy to see in person. This water and the hill jutting out of it is really incredible. Oh, this says 1881, so maybe that could be that battle that people were talking about. You know what, I should look this up on Wikipedia real quick while I'm here, being a bad host. Oh, you know what the problem is? My other phone is not even getting a signal. That's the issue. So I can't do that right now. Take one more. Look, there's a sailboat there. Must be incredible if you go to these. You know, I hear about places. What is it like in like Italy, where it's like right on the coast with the crazy mountains and fishing boats and stuff like that. That'd be something to see. Anyways. Hey guys, let's walk up here. We're going to walk up here now. I hope you can still see the stream. Are you still getting a signal? Are you still with me? Chihuahua Mama is here. Wow, look at the waves coming in. Yes. Aaron Weirdo says yes. Look at the waves coming in down there. Incredible. Hey, Amadriati, happy Easter. I can hear the waves. Oh, listen to the, can you guys hear the waves with me? Listen. Back garden astronomy, the number of steps varies that I walk in a day. Depends on how many. Depends on how long I'm out. Yesterday I walked a ton because I was just out all day. Judy Grieger says yes. All right, let me let you hear the waves again. You know, I don't have my windscreen on. People have not been complaining about it. There's like a little puffy thing I can put on my microphone, but I didn't want to really draw attention to myself. So hopefully the wind hasn't been blocking out the sound of my talking. No one's been saying anything about it, so I'd prefer to not have it on. But let me know if the wind is really annoying in terms of what you can hear. Clam Girl says it's beautiful. Yeah, I'm literally just sitting here looking at this. It really is gorgeous. People say it sounds good. You know what's interesting? I had seen videos about coming up here, and people talk about the view that way, which I agree is a great view, because you're seeing, look at behind me right now. Here, let me just show you again. I mean, that's an amazing view. You got the water and the beach in the city, right? So that's awesome. Fine. But I feel like people don't talk about this view. In some ways, I like this view even better. I mean, that's incredible. And that's just looking in the other direction. And this is very close. I mean, I basically took a 15-minute bus ride down here to the beach. Then I walked about 15, 20 minutes up here. It's very accessible. But, I mean, I was not expecting this other view. Lynn says, I agree. I mean, this is just gorgeous. The smell is great. The wind from the water, that's the Pacific Ocean. Babalu thinks the natural view is better. This is the Pacific Ocean you're looking at. Wow, incredible. Are there homes? There are not on this hill, but there's plenty of homes in the hills surrounding Lima. So you can actually see in this view, you can see a bunch of them. I'll get close up here. There's all kinds of homes in the hills here. Now that guy's riding his bike down there, which I won't be doing. A boat ride from Lima to Palomino Islands to see sea lions. Yeah, one of the other viewers I think suggested that. I'm sure it'd be awesome. I just don't think I'm going to get to it on this trip. I have very little time remaining here. Thank you for the suggestions. I'd like to come back and maybe do some of these other things. I'd like to go to Machu Picchu as well. All right, so let's keep walking here. This is just incredible. A view on either side. View that way. This is one of the better things I've done on the trip, I think. Certainly the most scenic. By the way, this is free. There's no charge to come up here. You just walk up here. Just incredible. Have I been to the UK a couple times? Yes. It's great. I'd like to go back. Just to London. You can actually hear the sounds from the beach. It carries all the way up here. We walked right up there. Have I been to Canada? I have been to Montreal once. Well, no, twice. I've been to Montreal twice. I'd love to go back to more places in Canada. I think this is a religious thing they're talking about here. I'm not going to stop and do all this. I want to keep walking. I'm surprised there are not more people here. I don't know if that's because it's Easter weekend or maybe it's just that's the way it is. Although Sunday, I think people is like, it's a pretty religious place. So I think maybe because it's Easter, people might not be coming up to do sightseeing up here. Aaron says people might be in church. But I don't know. I mean, I don't know how many people. This is not, again, we're in Chorrillos. Most tourists would not come to Chorrillos and just hang out here all day. You got to make a bit of an effort to come here. You know, I took a bus. I could have taken an Uber. The bus is great here. The buses are awesome. And then I walked. But if you're not really looking to make a big journey somewhere, you might not come. But it is just incredible. I mean, it's so quiet too. That's the other thing. It's really interesting to be at this place that's so pretty and so nice, and it didn't take me that long to get here. It's not like I traveled hours to get here. Took a bus and walked 15 minutes. Like, I feel like in the States, something this accessible next to a big city would be packed. But maybe I'm wrong about that. Also, maybe I'm just here on Easter and it's not as crowded. Oh, there's another place we can walk over. Now we can walk over there, but let's keep walking up. This is a planetarium. Look at this. They have a planetarium here. Well, that's pretty neat. Planetario, where I guess maybe when it's open, you go in there and they project the stars on the ceiling. It's actually a neat building, huh? I love the logo, Planetario, with the ring around the O. See, I'm going to take a picture in front of it. There we go. Let me snap a picture of myself. I'll let you guys look at the water while I snap a picture. Here, you enjoy the view. Meeting point, I think that is. Punto de encuentro. Hang on, I gotta take a picture. Here, I'll let you guys look this way. photo of the planetarium and myself. All right, guys, let's keep walking. Let's keep walking. Jewish Pickle is here. Thanks to our moderators, Kay, Raven. Fabiola says she was born in Lima, Peru, or Lima. That's a typo. I think Fabiola might have been born in Lima. We're still going up. We're still going up. We have not been up here yet. We have not been up here yet. Wow. We are going higher. This is incredible. This little cactus here. Hey, I found a cactus. This is really something. Rui says I can hear the wind. Looks like that's a stadium over there, that green thing in the distance. The dome, green dome thing. Look at all the housing in the hills over there. It's really something when I took the subway all the way north, and some of these areas you see people really up there in the hills building these very basic housing up there. Then there's just parts of the city where people, it's a city and there's these giant hills surrounding the city. Korzer is here, hello. Rebecca is here. All right, let's keep walking. We're going to keep walking up. What you see behind me, the water behind me, the water behind me this way. What altitude? Well, the altitude I guess would be just however high up above sea level, because that's sea level. So not that high, because there's the water. I was trying to figure that out a few weeks ago, and then I was reading. I was like, oh, wait a second, we're right at the water. Oh, so there's a big statue here, guys. A big statue here, and then there's a little walkway here. You know what? Before we go over there, let's go out here.